Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 2016 season is on the air. We got a good one tonight. Today's date is June 20, 2016. We are at PNC Park, gorgeous baseball stadium, and a big National League matchup between the San Francisco Giants and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Giants come into this game at a record of 41-29. They currently lead the National League West. The Pittsburgh Pirates come in with a record of 39-30. They are right behind. They're only a couple of games behind the Chicago Cubs in the National League Central. You got two teams here that are fighting for their playoffs. And so we got a very good matchup here at PNC Park. This should be a lot of fun to play tonight, as we got a heck of a pitcher. Got a couple of decent pitchers tonight. Who knows what will happen? We'll see what happens here. Vita Productions, Jim Doyle, My Basement Media Productions, Scooney 007, Tracy Meehan, and Doug Hunt, and Woodman 564 join us here at PNC Park. The Pirates historically won this game 1-0, so obviously it was a pitcher's duel. Question is, will Inside Pitch have the same result? Who knows? Vita Productions, are you Vincent Vincent in the is Vincent your name in what is it in the that just said you couldn't wait for this game? So pretty much I guess that would be you, Vincent Vittel or Vettel, or that's what I think it is right there. That is you on Facebook. Okay, now I know who Vita Production is because I don't know everybody's name there. And let's see here. Let's see. I wonder if we'll get any home runs at the Allegheny. Who knows? At this point, let's see here, talking about rumors flying RJL switching with the Mets and the Marlins. The rumors are unfounded there, Mr. Doyle. I am always a Mets fan, but of course I am a Marlins fan because I do live down here in South Florida, and I do have Marlins jerseys. So, yes, I do go to Marlins games as Marlins fan once in a while. And I might be going to one soon because the Marlins are actually playing a pretty big series against the Phillies coming up next week down here, but we'll see. So we got a good matchup tonight here at PNC Park, so I suggest we should get to it. Starting pitcher for the Pittsburgh Pirates tonight is Jeff Locke. 9 wins, 8 losses, a 5.44 ERA, 72 strikeouts and 40 walks in 16. He got the call tonight, and obviously he had a great game historically, but will Locke have that same kind of game tonight? Who knows, because you really don't know what to expect at Inside Pitch. So I guess we should get right to it. Let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Giants will be left fielder Angel Pagan. 277 average, 12 homers, 55 RBIs. I forget, is he related to Jose Pagan? I don't remember. We're using yellow, white, and black dice. Pirates are the home team. Everyone is set and ready. This is a big game between these two. Let's play some big-time baseball. Locke, 5-1 against the switch right. That's a home run result. Against the lefty, Pagan needs a 12. That's a 5. And that's a heck of a way to start the game if you're the Giants. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep to center field. And it is gone. Home run, Angel Pagan. What a way to start the game against the righty, a home run result. And since Pagan is a switch right with the lefty, and it's a 12, and that is a 5, and he sends that one out of here. And just like that, the Giants jump on the board on a home run by Pagan, 1-0 G-Men. Pagan not related to anyone per Baseball Reference. Thank you very much. So a good start for the Giants, not a good start for the Pirates, though. And we'll see as Pagan hits a blast to start the game. So that's a good way to start a game with a home run. Next batter is the second baseman, Joe Panic Button. 239 average, 10 homers, 62 RBIs in 16. Locke will go ahead and pitch. Locke, 6-6, strikeout 4, and that is going to be a strikeout. He got Panic. barely, but that's a strikeout. Strikeout number 1 for Locke. PNC Park subtracts 2 from strikeouts, add 1s to walks, had 118 home runs that year in 16. I'm going to say that was a pitcher's park. It does have 1 home run on the matrix. I'm going to say that was a bit of a pitcher's park with only 118 home runs hit. 1 down, and now we'll see the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 275 average, 17 homers, 82 RBIs. Locke with the pitch. 5-6 against the lefty, blank. Belt, 5-4, and against the lefty, base hit right past the pitcher, and Belt will get on first. So already, Jeff Locke not having the game already started with historically, and Belt will find himself on first with a single. And now that'll bring up the catcher, Buster Posey. Does anybody have any problems if I say Buster Posey is a Hall of Famer? Does anybody have any problems who I think he should get in on the first ballot? I think he should. 288 average, 14 homers, 80 RBIs in 16 for Buster Posey. Strategy roll, Belt will stay put. Locke, 5-1. And again, once again, that 5-1 against a righty. It's a home run result against a lefty. Posey needs a 10. That's a 6, and that's a good way for the Giants to start the game. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. And that ball is gone. Buster Posey hits a 2-run bomb, and the Giants have taken a quick lead here. Stadium groans. Another meatball thrown by Jeff Locke, and this time Posey sends it into center field. It's 3-0 Giants. So not good starting there for Jeff Locke, and we're only in the top of the first inning with 1 out. And here comes the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 275 average, 12 homers, 84 RBIs in 16. Locke with the pitch. 4-6, walk, 11. And that's going to be too high. It'll just miss. Crawford, 3-1. And against the lefty, it's a fly ball to center field. And getting to that will be McCutchen for out number 2. And now 2 away, and now we'll see Ramiro Pena. He's at third base tonight. 299 average, a homer, 10 RBIs. Only played in about 30 games for the Giants that year. Locke will go ahead and pitch. Locke, 2-6, wild pitch, ball 1. Locke again, 3-2. Home run result against the lefty. Pena needs a 4, but the 17 is too high. Pena, 2-5. He hits one to center field. That is a 12, and that's going to be a triple for Pena. So Locke is off to a tough start in this one. As Pena gets himself a triple, he'll head to third, and Locke can't get out of this inning. And now we'll see the right fielder, Jarrett Parker. 236 average, 5 homers, 14 RBIs. 2 outs, a runner on third. Giants already up 3-0 here in the top of the first. Nothing on the 17. As I said, the Pirates historically won this game 1-0. That's already out the door. Locke, 6-2. Range play at the park. PNC, 4-6. It's a base hit to left field, but it's a range play for Starling Marte. He's good. His range is a 4. That's a 6, though. He won't get it. It's a base hit for Parker, and another run will score. Stadium groans. So just like that, the Giants have put 4 on the board here in the top of the first on a base hit now by Parker. And now that'll bring up the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner. The pitcher is batting 8th for the Giants in this game. A 186 average, 3 homers, 9 RBIs. Bumgarner, he could hit the ball. He had 3 bombs in 16. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 8. Parker will stay put. Locke, a 5-5. Strikeout 7. He'll get Bumgarner. And that will finally end the inning. Strikeout number 2 for Locke. 4 runs on 5 hits A leadoff home run by Angel Pagan, then a 2-run bomb by Posey. And it's the Giants jumping out 4-0 here, going in the bottom of the first. So what a way for the Giants to start the game. Locke is going to have to try to settle down here. And we will see what happens here as Ryan Sullivan and My Basement Media Productions join us here at PNC Park. We go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the San Francisco Giants tonight, Madison Bumgarner, Mad Bum. 15 wins, 9 losses, a 2.74 ERA, 251 strikeouts, 54 walks. Yes, the question is very simple. Is Madison Bumgarner a Hall of Famer? The problem is his regular season stats are above average, and that's about it. His postseason stats, however, are Christy Mathewson-like. But you're not supposed to put in a player due to his postseason. You're supposed to put him in for his regular season. I'm pretty sure Mad Bum will definitely get some votes. Will he get in? That is a question I do not know. I definitely put him in the Hall of the Very Good automatically because of his postseason statistics. I definitely put him in the Hall of the Very Good. No problem there. But does he get in the Hall? That is a real good question. Unfortunately, we won't know for at least several more years. Let's see what the Pirates can do tonight. Bottom of the first. Leading off for the Pirates will be the shortstop, Jordy Mercer. 256 average, 11 homers, 59 RBIs for the Pirates. 4-0 Giants are already off to a heck of a start. Mad Bum, 6-3. That's at the park. PNC, 1-3. And it's a base hit for Mercer. So Mercer leads off with a single. As the Pirates will get their leadoff man on. So a start off for him. Infield will go to double play. Next up will be the second baseman, Josh Harrison. 283 average, 4 homers, 59 RBIs in 16. Strategy roll, and Mercer is staying put. Bumgarner has fallen off stat-wise since leaving the Giants. Not sure he's Hall of Fame. Like I said, I understand. Like I said, does anybody have any problem if I put him in the Hall of the Very Good? I don't think any of you guys will have an issue with that. I don't think any of you guys will have an issue with Hall of the Very Good. Bumgarner, 2.5, strikeout plus 16. No, that's not going to get him. Harrison becomes a 17, but -2 makes him a 15. Harrison, 4-4, but it is a grounder right back to Bumgarner, and that's a ground ball to the pitcher. Let's see if they turn it. 2-1-2. 2-1-2. And let's see. Harrison's a righty. So second base is pivot, and that will be Panic. He's a +1. Bumgarner turns around, a 1-3. They get the double play. They won't get it. Mercer will be thrown out at second, and Harrison goes to first for the out. So they do not turn the double play, so it will be a fielder's choice. And now we will see center fielder Andrew McCutchen. 256 average, 24 homers, 79 RBIs. I don't see Andrew McCutchen as a Hall of Famer. But does anybody have an issue with him in the Hall of the Very Good? I think I put him in that. I'll put him in the HVG. Harrison on at second. Strategy, nothing on the 11. Harrison will stay put. Mad Bum. Mad Bum, 2.5. Strikeout plus 19. Believe it or not, that is gonna miss. McCutchen, 6-2. It's a fly off to center field, and Gregor Blanco will come in and make the play. 2 down. Mad Bum not getting strikeouts due to the park right now. And next batter will be David Freese. He's at first base tonight. 270 average, 13 homers, 55 RBIs in 16. Harrison at 10, stays put. Mad Bum, 2-6 against a righty, walk plus. And that 15, that will walk Freese. So the Pirates will have runners at first and second. As Mad Bum does give up a walk to keep the inning alive. First walk given up by Bumgarner. And now we'll see the third baseman, Young Ho Kang the Conqueror. 255 average, 21 homers, 62 RBIs in 16. Runners at first and second, 2 out, bottom of the first, 4-0 G-Men. Strategy, nothing on the 12. Bumgarner, 5-6. That's a strikeout plus, that's 16. That will get him. Swing and a miss, strikeout, and the inning is over. First strikeout from Bumgarner. No runs, a hit, and a walk. And the Pirates will come up a bit empty. And we will, after one, it is 4-0 in favor of the G-Men. Giants lead the National League West. The Pirates are a couple of games behind the Cubs in the National League Central. And we're only in June. A lot of baseball and 10-minute ticker to play. Jeremy Bucks joins us here at PNC Park. We go to the top of the second. Leading off for the Giants will be Gregor Blanco. He's in center field tonight. 224 average, a homer, and 19 RBIs in 16. Locke with the pitch. Locke, 6'5", range play. Blanco, 1-2. Ground ball to short. That's hit to Brandon Crawford. He's excellent. His range is a 5. That's a 1. He gets that with his eyes closed and throws the first for the out, 1 away. I'm sorry, not Crawford. Shortstop is Mercer. His rating is a 3. He still makes the play on a 1, and that's 1 out. I always forget who's in the field. You know, jeez. Some baseball announcer I would be. Next batter will be Pagan. He led the game off with a bomb. So he is 1 for 1. Locke with the pitch. Locke, 6'6", strikeout. The 14 is high. Pagan, 1-2. It's a fly out to right. And it will be Polanco getting to that one. And that is out number 2. Here's Panic Button, and he's 0 for 1. Locke trying to have a much better inning than the first one. Giants already have a 4-0 lead here in the top of the second. Locke, 5-5, strikeout 15. That will miss. Panic, a 3-1, and that's a fly ball to center field. McCutcheon, and he will get in there. He barely has to move, and that is a much better inning for Jeff Locke. After giving up 4 on 5, he goes 1, 2, 3 in the top of the second. We will go to the bottom of the second. Mad Bum's WAR was only 37.3, so no Hall of Fame cigar. That being true, but there's a number of players that have a WAR of only a little bit more than that are in the Hall of Fame. One of them is the left arm of God. So I really don't want to go by WAR because does everyone consider Sandy Koufax the best left-hander in baseball history? His WAR is nowhere near the top. And yet he's the best left-hander in baseball history. So I think we could take the WAR stat and throw it out the trash. That's why Scott Rowland, okay, is in the Hall of Fame and not Todd Helton or something. Don't get me started, Jim. You're not wrong, Jim. You're not wrong, but I'm sorry. I can't take the WAR stat as the end-all and be-all of what makes a player better. Starling Marte will lead off for the Pirates. He is in left field tonight. 311 average, 9 homers, 46 RBIs. Very good year for him in 16. Mad Bum, 6'3", that's at the park. PNC, 1-4, it's a base hit. Marte hits one past second. And once again, the Pirates have the leadoff man on. Next batter is the right fielder, Gregory Polanco, a 258 average, 22 homers, 86 RBIs. Infield is at double play. Strategy roll. And nothing on the full. Actually, no, Marte does get the steal sign. 16 plus 1 is 17. And Posey's a -1 is a 16. An 80% chance. You're down by 4 runs, but you know what? I think I'm going to do it anyway. Marte on his way to second. A 1-16, he is safe. And he is. Marte will slide into second base, way in front of the tag. And a stolen base for Marte. So now, that now takes away the double play. Marte now on at second. Reroll the strat. That is a 3. And he does get the steal sign to go to third, but Marte will stay put. Mad Bum will pitch. Mad Bum, 5-2, strikeout plus. He'll get Polanco on a 12. Struck him out. Second strikeout for Bumgarner. And now the batter will be the catcher, Eric Kratz. 0.94 average, a homer, 4 RBIs. And let's see, strategy roll from Marte, and he'll stay put. Koufax is 48.9 WAR. Exactly. So he's only 12-point WAR ahead of Mad Bum. But is Koufax the best left-hander in baseball history? Yes. So, like I said, the WAR stat, I think it's overinflated. Way overinflated. Of course, who has the highest WAR stat in baseball? That would be Babe Ruth. And Babe Ruth is the best player in baseball history, period. I don't care what anybody says. He may have played in a different era, Doug. You're not wrong there, but it doesn't, to me, that doesn't matter. If you can't, if that's the case, then you can't compare WAR from today's baseball to that baseball. Wins above replacement is a stat that needs a little work. Marte on at second. Bumgarner with the pitch. 1-4 against the righty. It's a blank. Kratz. 6-5. That's a fly out to left field. Pagan will get to that one. And he'll make the catch. Marte, a base runner 4. Pagan is a 0. Pagan will take third on a 1. And he will. Believe it or not, he got it. It was hit deep enough. And Marte goes ahead and takes third. And now there are 2 outs. The WAR stat needs a little bit of work, and right now that's what the Hall of Fame writers are going by, is by WAR. And you can't go with that. You just can't just use that stat. And that's why players like Scott Rowland got in. Here's the pitcher, Jeff Locke, a 125 average in 16. Marte on his third. Pirates trying to get a run in here. Strategy. Nothing on the 15. Mad Bum. 2-2. Error on a grounder. Locke. 3-6. And it is a ground ball. It's a ground ball, though, right back to Bumgarner. His error rating is a 0, so he won't make an error. He will throw it over and retire the side. No runs, a hit, and a stolen base. And the Giants holding on to a 4-0 lead after 2. And remember, guys, I'm not saying any of you are wrong. None of you are wrong. My opinion is the WAR stat is just so overinflated right now. And you can't just go by WAR. You just really can't go by wins above replacement. Okay? For those of you, you're going to take a look at WAR, and you'll see how high some of the WAR is for some players, yet they're not in the Hall of Fame, but yet some players with a lower WAR are in. But however, Doug Hunt is right. They played in a different era. But, okay, this is a new era of baseball here. This is the contemporary era. And now WAR is being used even more to find Hall of Famers. Well, fine, but you got to look at everything else. You got to look at everything else. Top of the third inning, Giants lead 4-0. Leading off for the G-Men will be Brandon Belt. He got a single his first time up. Locke will go ahead and pitch. Locke, 6-1. That's a blank. Belt, a 1-6. And that ball is hit to right field. That is a 13. And against the lefty, Belt's going to lead off with a triple. So he will go to third. So now he has a single and a triple already here. And now here's Posey. Posey got a bomb his last time up. He's 1 for 1. So Belt on his third with a leadoff triple. Infield will come in. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 12. Locke will pitch to Posey. Locke. 2-6. Wild pitch 17. No. Ball 1. Belt stays where he is. Locke again. 1-5. Possible error. Posey. 6-5. And that's going to be a base hit to left field. It's a single. Left fielder is Marte. His error rating is a 4. That's a 3, and he's going to not make a good play out there, and he's going to make an error out in left field. Which means Posey automatically goes to second on a single. His base running rating is a 2. Marte a -2 arm, though. So Posey will not try to go to third. He will stay put. It is a single and an error. Giants lead 5-0. Stadium groans. So that is a single and an error on Marte, an E7. And that is the first error on the Pirates. They did not have any errors in the game historically. So right now, nothing going good for the Pirates tonight. Here is Crawford. Crawford is 0 for 1. Still nobody out here in the top of the third. Something tells me this is going to be a long game. Posey on at second. Strategy and nothing on the 3. Posey will stay put. Locke, he'll go ahead and pitch. Locke, 4-4. Error on a grounder. Crawford, 5-6. That's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit the Kang. His error rating is a 14. That's a 3, and he's going to misplay it, and it's going to get away from him. It's an error on a grounder. It'll be a one-base error, and everybody is safe. So that is an E5, and that is the second error on the Pirates in this inning. So now runners to the corners, and Locke looking like he's fed up. Locke just wants to lock up everybody right now on defense. And here comes Pena. Pena got a triple his first time up. Infield is going to play in. Runners at the corners. Locke will go ahead and pitch. Strategy roll first. Nothing on the 8. Locke trying to get out of this inning, but right now he's getting no help from the Buck defense. Locke, 5-5. Strikeout 11. That will miss. Pena, 6-6, and Pena smacks a double into right field. Posey will score. Crawford, base runner 2. Base runner 2. Double to right, -3, though, because Polanco has a -2 arm, so Crawford has to hold it third. Pena holds it second, and it is now 6-0 Giants. Stadium groans. So Pena now has a single and a double. The batter now is Parker. Locke has easily made his pull rating. And they're going to let him pitch to Parker, though, but the infield will still stay in. But right now, nothing going well for Locke, hence the 5.44 ERA on his card. Strategy roll. Yeah, the bullpen is working there, Tracy. Strategy roll, nothing on the 10. Locke will pitch. Locke, 4-4. Error on a grounder. Parker, 4-4. That is a ground ball. It's a ground ball to second. That ball is hit to Harrison. His error rating is a 3. That's a 16. He will not make an error. The infield is in, so the runners will not move. The throw will go to first to get Parker, and that's out number 1. Crawford's base running rating becomes a 0 with the infield in, so they would not send him. So that is a ground out to second, 1 down. Runners do not advance. Here is Mad Bum. He's 0 for 1. Infield still staying in. Locke looking on here. And now here comes the strategy rolls are still active. Nothing on the 15. Locke will make the pitch. Locke, 1-5. Possible error. Mad Bum, 4-3. It's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Mercer. His error rating is a 4. That's a 3. He's going to make an error. The runners will advance. A run scores. Jordy Mercer, an error rating of a 4. That is a 3 as he drops the ball. Crawford comes in to score. It's a grounder, so Ramiro goes to third. Madison Bumgarner goes to first. 7-0 Giants. That is the third error in this inning for the Pirates. Stadium barfs. Blech. And Jeff Locke can't believe it. And he just wants to throw the glove down and get out of here. It's now 7-0. And that's going to be it for Locke. I got no choice. And it's not all his fault. So Locke is going to come out of the game. Pirates will go to the bullpen now here in the top of the third inning with still only one out. And you got two lefties coming up, so they're going to stick with a lefty here for the Pirates. And coming on to pitch for the Pirates is going to be Tony Watson. 2 wins, 5 losses, 15 saves, a 3.06 ERA. He's going to try to eat some innings up. Let's see how long I can keep him out there before he tires. But now Tony Watson will be the second Pittsburgh pitcher. I think it's 4 earned runs. I think it's 4. I'm not sure. But now 7-0 Giants. Now the infield will go to double play depth and just try to get out of this inning. Batter. And I did not bring it in there. So we got that. That's a run. Runner moves over. That's an error. So that was an error on Mercer's. That's an E6. Now the batter is Blanco. Blanco is 0 for 1. Watson, strategy roll, still on. Strategy roll, nothing on the 15. Watson will go ahead and pitch. Watson, 6-5. That's a pitcher result, and that 8 will be an out. And it is a ground ball to short. Grounded to short. Let's see if they get out of it. 2, 3, 4. Second base pivot, Harrison, 0, 1 to 4, double play, and they will not get it. So that means that with a double play depth, Ramiro Pena, he will come in to score. And Bumgarner thrown out at second. Blanco takes over at first. It is now 8-0 Giants. And nothing is going right for the Pirates tonight. It's going to be one of those games. So it's a fielder's choice, which does allow the run to score, since I had him at double play depth, not in. A 66% chance, and the Pirates can't turn it. Now the top of the order in Pagan. So runner at first now, 8-0 Giants. PNC Park not happy here. A big game against the G-Men, and right now the Pirates not getting it done. Strategy rolls are now off. Watson, 3-1, strikeout, 17 is high. Pagan, 5-6, and that's a ground out to short. That'll be handled by Mercer. The throw will go to first to get Pagan, and that will finally end the inning. 4 runs on 3 hits and 3 errors. It's not the first time I've had 3 errors in an inning. I'd say that has happened before. But that is a rarity. But we go to the bottom of the third where the Giants already have a snowman on the board. And they're hungry because they're already 8-0. As Ernie Harwell used to say. David Vega and Coruscant join us here at PNC Park. Bottom of the third, Mad Bum has an 8-run lead to work with. Jordy Mercer leads off for the Bucks. He's 1 for 1, got a base hit his first time up. Madison with the pitch. 1-3, pitcher result. That 3 will be an out, and it will be a fly out to right. Taken care of there by Parker, 1 down. And now here's Harrison. Harrison is 0 for 1. Bumgarner with the pitch. 1-2 against the righty. It's a blank. Harrison, 6-3. That ball is hit to center field. That is a 16. But against the lefty, that's going to be too high. It'll be a fly out to center. Caught by Blanco, 2 away. Pirates not getting any breaks in this one. Here comes Kutch. Kutch is 0 for 1. Bumgarner, he'll go ahead and pitch. Mad Bum, 3-3 against the righty. It's a blank. McCutcheon, 3-3. That's a single. He hits one into center field, and he'll keep the inning going. So McCutcheon gets a base hit. A chance now for Freeze, and he walked his first time up. Strategy rolls are off. Mad Bum will go ahead and pitch. Mad Bum, 1-1. Home run chance. Righty, 1-18. The one is good. Against the lefty, Freeze needs an 11. Does he put the Pirates on the board? No, it's a 16. He'll miss it. Freeze, 6-6, but he does get a base hit past third, and that will be a single. He got some of it, but not all of it. McCutchen will hold at second base. He does not have the speed to get to third, even with 2 outs. So Freeze got a meatball, but he did put the tomato sauce on it, but he could not put the extra cheese. And now here's Kang the Conqueror, and he's 0 for 1. 2 outs here, bottom of the third. Pirates trying to get a few runs back. They got to get some runs, but there's still plenty of time in this game. Mad Bum, 6-4. That's at the park. PNC, 4-6, and it's a base hit to left field. That'll be a single. Will it score McCutchen? Base runner 2. Becomes a 3 with 2 outs. Single to left, +1 is a 4. I do not have to send him because it is the 6-run option. But since he has a chance to score, I will. A 1-4, McCutchen will score, and he will. McCutchen does score. David Freeze, that is a 1. He will go to third on the throw. Does Kane take second? No, he does not. So McCutchen comes in to score. Freeze goes to third. Kang is on first, and it's now 8-1. Stadium cheers. Yay. And now the batter is Marte. Marte got a base hit his first time up. As Kang comes through with a hit, strategy rolls are back on. Strategy roll, nothing on the 5. Nobody moving. 2 outs, bottom of the third. Pirates trying to get something going. Bumgarner, 1-1. Home run chance. Righty, 1-18. The 12 is good. Against the lefty, Marte needs a 6. Does Marte cut this score in half? Yes, he does, and he does it pretty well. Kaboom! That ball is high, deep, gone! Home run, Starling Marte. The lead is cut in half. Stadium cheers. Yay! Starling Marte hits a 3-run bomb, and it is now 8-4 in favor of the Giants. A 3-run bomb in a game that was 1-0, and now we've already got 12 runs and we're only in the third. As I said, no lead is safe on inside pitch. And all with 2 outs, too. So now it's an 8-4 ball game. And the next batter is Polanco. And Polanco's 0 for 1. Now it's 8-4, a sports time machine. Utah Mike joins us here at PNC Park. Mad Bum, 2-6 against the lefty. It's a blank. Polanco, 4-6. That ball is hit to left field. That is an 11. And Polanco, wow, he got one too. And it's going to be powered out by Polanco. What did I say? Pitcher's Park? What did I say? It was a Pitcher's Park? Forget. I don't know what I'm talking about. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. And that ball is gone. Home run Polanco. Stadium cheers. Yay! A 4-6 is a hit to left field against the lefty. A homer's 11-14. That is an 11. It's 8-5. I think we're in for a Game of the Year candidate right now. And they're going to go talk to Bumgarner and see what's up. He had an 8-run lead. Now it's a 3-run lead. And the batter now is Kratz, and all of this is coming up with 2 outs. You started out with a fly out by Mercer and by Harrison, then it went single, home run. Kratz is at bat now. He's 0 for 1. Bumgarner with the pitch. 2-6 against the righty. Walk plus. And he walks Kratz on a 6. And Madison can't get out of the inning. Second walk issued by Madison. And believe it or not, the next batter is Tony Watson, the pitcher, who I did not think would have to come up to bat, but he is going to. He's not going to bat. Pirates will go to the bench. And coming on to bat for the Pirates, they don't have much of a bench to work with. And I really... Coming on to pinch it for the Pirates is going to be Chris Stewart. 214 average, 1 homer, 7 RBIs. Chris Stewart will now come on to pinch it as the Pirates have put a 5 spot here in the bottom of the third. Kratz on it first. Bumgarner staying out there, trying to get the job done. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 15. Nobody moving. Mad Bum. 2-1. And that's an out. That'll be an out. It's a fly ball to left field. And getting to that will be Pagan. And he will make the catch and retire the side. The Pirates send up 9 batters, 5 runs on 5 hits and a walk. And we got a ball game again. It's 8-5. After 3, it's going to be one of those games. We're pitching a 1-0 game, and it's exactly reverse. Remember, we had a game where the final score was 10-3, and it turned out to be a pitcher's duel. Now we have a pitcher's duel that's now turned out where pitching is like in the night off. Nothing like Monday Night Baseball. We go to the top of the 4th inning. It is now an 8-5 ball game by the Giants. Leading off for the Giants is Joe Panic. He's 0 for 2. Pirates need a pitcher. 2 lefties and a righty coming up. And the Pirates, they do not have any more lefties in the bullpen, so now they're just going to stick with the best pitchers they have. Jared Hughes will come on to pitch for the Pirates. Their bullpen actually isn't too bad. 1 win, 1 loss, a save, a 3.03 ERA. Jared Hughes will be the 3rd Pirate pitcher, and he can pitch to 4. So Jared Hughes coming up here. Michael Silva joins us here at PNC Park. Jared Hughes, top of the 4th, 8-5. Hughes, 1-1. That's at the park. PNC, 1-5. Ground out to short, handled by Mercer, and he'll throw it over to first for the out. 1 down, and here comes Belt. Belt 2 for 2, a single and a triple. Hughes with the pitch. 3-6, range play. Belt, 3-5. That's pop fly. That's a pop fly ball to short. And going after it is Mercer. His range is a 3. That is a 5. It'll drop for a single in the shallow outfield, and it will be a single for Belt. So Belt gets his 3rd hit of the game. And now a chance for Posey. Posey, a home run and a single. He's 2 for 2. And let's see. Belt on at first. Strategy rolls are back activated. And that is a 1. Belt gets the steal sign, but he only can go on a hit and run. And Posey's not going to hit and run. They'll call that off. He will swing. Hughes, 4-4 against the righty. Walk plus, and that 11 is ball 4. So he walks Posey now. Runners at first and second. And now the batter is Crawford. Crawford, 0 for 2, but reached on an error. Pirates still a double play depth. Strategy, nothing on the 10. Nobody moving. Hughes will pitch to Crawford. Hughes, 3-6, range play. Crawford, 2-2. It's a line drive right to second. It's hit to Harrison. His range is a 3, but a double play, it's a 2. And he won't get it. It's a base hit. It'll be a single. It'll be a single past second. Belt, will he score? Yes, he will. Belt will come around from second, and he will score. Bo Posey, he will not make third. He'll have to hold at second base, but the Giants get one back. It's 9-5. Dolly Parton. Stadium groans. So Jared Hughes comes out, and he's ineffective. And now the batter is Pena, and he's 2 for 2, a triple and a double. Hughes is now tired, but they're going to let him pitch. Pirates got to use some of these pitchers. You don't want to use up the bullpen so fast. Runners at first and second. Strategy, nothing on the 6. Nobody moves. Now 9-5 Giants. Hughes, 5-3. Range play. Pena, 6-4. That's a ground ball to second base. That ball is hit to Harrison again. It's still a double play depth. His range is a 2. And he won't get that one either, and that's a base hit. Posey will come from round second, and he will score. Crawford, he will not make third. He has to hold at second base. Pena goes to first. It's 10-5 Giants. And the Pirates are have no defense at all. Stadium groans. And now Ramiro Pena is a home run away from the cycle. He only had 1 home run in 16. Is it possible we could have another cycle that quickly after the last one? It's now 10-5 Giants, and here's Parker. And they're going to yank out Hughes as he can't get anything going. And now it's left, right, left, but it doesn't matter here. The Pirates are just going to use pitchers. And coming on to pitch for the Pirates now will be Naftali Feliz. 4 wins, 2 losses, 2 saves, a 3.52 ERA. Feliz will now come up to pitch, and he can pitch to 4. Jared Parker is the batter here. What is the record for most runs scored in an RJL 2016 replay? 29 is still the highest number, and that was the Cardinals Expos Division Series game in 1985. 16-13 was the final score. 29 was the most runs ever in a game. We're a long way from that yet. The most runs scored by one team, however, is 22, done by the Giants, as a matter of fact. And I think that was done in the 1979 season, I believe. Crawford on at second, Pena on at first. Giants now have a 10-5 lead. Strategy rolls are still on, nothing on the 14. Feliz with the pitch. 6-5, that's a blank, he's not tired. Parker, 4-1, and that's a fly out to right. That'll go to Polanco. He will make the catch for out number 2. Crawford, base runner minus. Crawford is a 2 BR. Right field Polanco -2. Crawford will not try to go to third. 2 down. And now that brings up the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner. And believe it or not, they are going to let him hit. They're going to let him hit. You got a 5-run lead. Keep Mad Bum out there as long as you can. In the RJL 2016 replay, where I think the most I've had, I think was like 15 or 16, but the highest amount of replay I ever had was 29. A 16-13 gem from the 1985 season. That was in the postseason. Crawford on at second, Pena on at first, and we are still in the top of the 4th. This is going to be a long game, guys. Strategy roll, nothing on the 10. Feliz, 5-2, error on a grounder. Wow, they are hitting all of these kind of places. Bumgarner, 6-2, and that's going to be a fly out to left. They'll get out of the inning finally. Left fielder Marte will get to it, and he will make the catch and retire the side. 2 runs on 3 hits and a walk. And pitching is definitely taking the night off in a game that historically only one run was scored. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth. Madison Bumgarner will stay out there. Top of the order for the Pirates. Here's Jordy Mercer. He's 1 for 2. 10-5 G-Men. Bumgarner. 2-6 against a righty. Walk plus, and that 12 will walk him. Okay, it's like I said, nothing's going right tonight. That's going to be a walk for Mercer. He'll trot to first. And now the batter is Harrison. Harrison is 0 for 2. Infield is a double play depth. Strategy roll still. Nothing on the 7. Mercer will stay where he is. Bumgarner, very good at pickoffs. Mad Bum with the pitch. Mad Bum, 1-1. Home run chance. Righty, 1-18. The 19 will miss. Harrison, 5-3. But he does get a base hit past short. It's a single. Mercer, a base runner 3. He will hold at second base and will not go to third. And now the Pirates are in business. So runners at first and second with nobody out. And here comes Kutch. Kutch is 1 for 2. And Madison's going to pitch to him. But right now, he's not getting any help. 10-5 here, Giants. In a crazy game right now. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 13. Bumgarner will pitch. Mad Bum, 3-1 against the righty. It's a blank. McCutchen, 6-1. And, of course, McCutchen comes through with a double into right field. Mercer will come in to score. Harrison, base runner 3, double to right, -1. A 1 or 2, he scores. It's a 6. Harrison coming around third. Right fielder is Parker. His has a 0 arm. A 1-3, there's a play. It's a 2. Here comes the play. Harrison coming around third. A 2-5. Harrison is out at the plate. And he is. Play at the plate. Harrison is thrown out. That is a 2. McCutchen will go to third on the throw. 10-6, but there's one out. So Harrison is cut down. That'll become a triple for McCutchen as he winds up on third. Harrison thrown out at the plate. And McCutchen, though, at good speed, he takes third on the throw, but it's now 10-6. Unbelievable what's happening here. And now the batter is Freeze. Kenny Poo joins us here at PMC Park. And yeah, maybe it is time to pull Mad Bum. No choice here, I think. So Mad Bum coming out of the game, as right now pitching is definitely taking the night off. 3 righties coming up for the Pirates. Giants will go with a right-hander here. And coming on to pitch for the Giants will be Hunter Strickland. 3 wins, 3 losses, 3 saves, a 3.10 ERA. Strickland will be the second Giant pitcher, and he can pitch for only 3 batters before he tires. But that is it for Mad Bum. Here's Freeze, and he's 1 for 1 with a single. Bumgarner will not get the win. Well, I'll tell you the truth. I will give him the win anyway. I know about baseball rules. The pitcher has to go through the 5th inning or something. I don't care. This is my network. McCutchen on at third. And Bumgarner, I still think, leads with the win, so I'm going to give it to him if he holds this. Here's Strickland, and the infield is going to play in. We'll keep McCutchen at third base. Strategy roll. Nothing. That is a 1, but McCutchen not going anywhere. Strickland will go ahead and pitch. Strickland, 6-6, error on a throw. Freeze, 5-2. And that's not going to be a throwing error. That's going to be an infield single to That's going to be an infield single to shortstop. Shortstop is Crawford. His error rating is a 4, but that is a 6. There will not be a throwing error, but it's an automatic infield single. McCutchen will score. Free on it first. 10-7. Stadium cheers. Yay! And now the batter is Kang. Infield goes to double play depth. Kang 1 for 2. Freeze on at first. 10-7 Giants. We got a football game here as Steeler fan joins us here at PNC Park. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 9. Freeze will stay put. Strickland with the pitch. Strickland 3-6 walk plus, and that 18 will walk him. Nobody's pitching good tonight. So a walk to Kang. And now the batter is Marte, and he has a home run tonight. He's 2 for 2, a single and a bomb. Runners at first and second here. And Strickland will pitch to Marte. We may end up with a basketball score. Texag 75 joins us here at PNC Park. Remember when it was 8-0 Giants? Yeah, I forgot about that. Freeze on at second, Kang on at first, still 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Strategy, nothing on the 4, nobody moving. Strickland will pitch. Strickland 1-4, that's at the park. PNC 5-2, and that is a fly ball to right field. And getting over there is going to be Parker. He will make the catch for out number 2. Freeze will not go anywhere. He will stay at second, 2 down. 2 outs. The batter now is Polanco. Strickland is now tired, but they're going to let him pitch. Polanco 1 for 2 with a bomb. So Giants lead 10-7 here, bottom of the 4th, in a crazy game. Strategy. That is a 20, but Strickland has no pickoff chance. He will now pitch to Polanco. Strickland 1-2 against the lefty. It's a blank. Polanco 1-2. It's a base hit to left field. The hits continue to come. But will it score Freeze? Freeze with 2 outs, a base runner 2. Single to left, +1. A 1-3, he will score. And he does. Freeze comes around and he will score. Kang will hold at second base. He's slow, a base running rating of 1. Polanco gets the first. It is now 10-8. Stadium cheers. Yay! And now the batter is Kratz. Yeah, I've been on for an hour. We're only in the 4th inning. The dice are punishing me tonight. Kang on at second. Polanco on at first. Strickland trying to get out of this. They're not going to yank him yet. They want him to pitch to Kratz. Now 10-8. Strategy. Nothing on the 10. Strickland will pitch. Strickland 6-5, and that is a base hit right past the pitcher. It's a fatigue result, and that will bring in Kang. Kang will come in to score. Polanco, he will hold at second base. Kratz goes to first. It's now 10-9. Game of the year candidate, absolutely. Stadium cheers. Yay! And that's it for Strickland. He has to come out. And the Giants will go to another pitcher. And Neftali Feliz was supposed to bat. And they're going to take him out. So timeout first. As Neftali Feliz is going to come out of the game. As the Pirates need a batter. And they're going to go ahead and, depending on what the Giants want to bring up. So now I got to choose a pitcher for the Giants. And they're going to go ahead with Derek Locke. 4 wins, 2 losses, save, a 2.13 ERA. Locke becomes the 3rd pitcher. It's now 10-9. Now the Pirates will go ahead and bring up a batter, and it will be John Jaso. 268 average, 8 homers, 42 RBIs. So runners at first and second, 10-9 ball game. 2 outs, bottom of the